And we're back! This is LEGOBrickFan Productions here with Created Animations for
It's
BrickTalk.
production.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
For BrickTalk number 39. And if you guys have any questions, make sure to put them in the comment section below, and I'll check the questions every so often. My Instagram is at LEGOBrickFan Productions, no underscore or anything. As always, it should be in the description if you want to go check that out. But that's what it is anyway. I don't do sub for sub. If you want me to subscribe to your channel, then just ask me to check it out, and if I like it, I'll subscribe. If you unsubscribe, I'd appreciate it if you'd tell me why. And yeah, so I don't think, let me just check this, but I don't believe anyone got the cow in last week's Brick Talk. Because it was something I talked about earlier in the video, and someone tried, but they hadn't seen it, so they were like, oh, well, that's not really specific. And yeah, it wouldn't make sense if you didn't actually watch it, the whole thing. It was earlier in the video, I guess, but yeah. So, let me see. Yeah. Yeah, no one ended up getting it. But, yeah, let me just see. Oh, it was something about 2 sets, and there was, I don't know, it was like a missing number. Like the sets were like, I don't know, this is just an example. It was like 37, and then the next set ended in 39, and then 40, and stuff like that. So there's another set that wasn't on that list that we'll probably be getting. That's what the thing was from last week. But yeah, so I guess I'll talk about the important stuff first. But
Yeah.
let me open these thingies. Actually, I'll open this other one first and screen share it. And sorry if I haven't been answering stuff. I've been like away for like a day, and well, actually 2 days. But I mean, I left Thursday and I got back now, so yeah. So a half a day, and then a day, and then half a day. All right. So first off, here is the Lightning Lad minifigure, who
Oh yeah, I
is a
saw
villain,
that.
a villain of the Flash, I believe, and he was in the Lego Batman 3 actually. With Kevin Smith, that's his name, right? Yeah, he was doing some weird documentary thing on him. It was a joke, but yeah. So it's pretty cool that we're getting him. I believe he's one of the. Is this one of them's from the Cube that they're making again? Like
Yeah, Lightning
Superboy.
Lads from the Cube.
Okay, and this guy I think is just a promotion, although it looks
Or the
like he's.
Trickster.
Yeah, yeah. And so it looks like he might be in a book or something because of the
Yeah, since
casing
like the
around
little
him.
flap he's in, it looks like the
Oh,
stuff. Maybe they're doing a character encyclopedia.
yeah. Although it could be a promotion, but that's unlikely because we probably see a picture of the bag that he's in if it is a promotion. So yeah, he's pretty cool and pretty accurate looking. Definitely, there's a lot of detail in him. And next up, we have, I already mentioned him, the Lightning Lad, which, all right, I'll just pull him up here.
I thought he was the guy from Superman 4.
No, he's not in it. I actually just watched that. He's not in it. But yeah, Lightning Lad, and so he looks pretty detailed as well and accurate and stuff. And so yeah, that'll be cool. And that is also in the cube. It's kind of hard to tell unless you really pay attention, because you really wouldn't have been able to tell that it's in a cube because you know, it goes down as well. Because it just sort of looks like it's lying on the studs, but you can't actually tell that it's
Well,
sort
there
of
was an
elevated.
image posted of the 2015 Cube.
Yeah. And I don't really care what the other ones are, so I'm not going to go for it.
Yeah.
They're just other, probably, actually, I don't even remember what they were.
I'm pretty disappointed how it's an obscure DC character.
Yeah, they should make, like, I mean, there's still plenty of characters they could make.
Like, I would love, even though like they might be. It's a rumor that they're making a Teen Titans set, but I'd love if they put Beast Boy in the cube.
Oh, yeah, they're making him. They will make him eventually, but, oh, maybe they should have done Raven or something like that, because it's not rumored that we're getting her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The 2014 one hasn't come out in the UK yet.
The 2014 what?
Cube.
Oh. Well, maybe it's not going to. I'm not sure. I didn't end up getting it, but I'm going to have to eventually because I got to get.
Yeah, because you need all the minifigures. Like, you need Superboy.
But yeah. So, I don't have too much else to talk about. Besides that, I apologize for not answering questions over the past, Well, technically 3 days. Like technically speaking, like pretty much 48 hours. However, it was over the course of 3 days. That's what I was trying to say before. Because that's just my fault, but I forgot a line in one thing I was sending to one person. So I just saw this now, by the way, so I'm sorry about this. So they sent like 5 comments. They're like, okay, I kind of need it. I need it. I really need it. I can't do this
Oh
without this
yep, I
line.
got the same thing since I'm auditioning for the same thing.
Well, I'm not auditioning. I mean, I just did them, and I can't believe, like, I always seem to always do that, even though I literally look over it a million times, and I remember reading it before I was recording it. So, I don't know, I feel really stupid, but, because I always do this helpful thing, which is like, I don't know, it's like Control F or something, and you can type in whatever word, and it'll highlight it on the page if you're using Chrome. So I did that, and
Mhm.
I don't know how I missed it, but, second time that's happened. And then the other time, I'm not gonna say. And then the other thing I was doing, I'm not gonna say their names or anything. It's pretty much my fault, but still. And then the other time, I sent them the lines, and they're like, "Oh, these are great." And then also, then when I was away, they said, "Oh, never mind, I need to redo this one." So sorry about that. And I didn't see the one because I couldn't read comments. It was in an email, and I get the emails, so I responded to that one. I'll be able to get it to you by the end of Saturday. So yeah, and that. How long has it been? It's probably been like 10 minutes, 6 minutes, and I've already gotten rid of all the things I wanted to talk about, mostly. But there's still one thing I want to talk about. That might take up a while of me explaining. That is YouTube and their copywriting stuff, monetization issues. I don't have issues with monetization. I've gotten well, yeah, I'll just say it. I've gotten paid money off of YouTube, and it's thanks to my subscribers and my viewers and stuff. And it actually, it helps me buy the sets so I can, do reviews of them. And I'm actually very close to getting paid again. So the thing is, this always happens with me whenever the new sets come out at the beginning of the year and not before Christmas. Although, yeah, they came out before Christmas. People had them before Christmas. Well, I wasn't able to get them before Christmas. So basically, I'm saying I wasn't able to ask for them for Christmas. So then what ends up happening is I don't get them until like 6 months later when nobody cares about them, which is why I usually don't make reviews of them. Not that nobody cares about them, it's just like if they see a review, they're like, oh my gosh, I've already seen like either
They
a
might be
review or
upset.
15. Yeah, so it's nothing new, and I'm gonna actually. I was able to go to the Lego store this weekend, and I picked up the. Well, not this weekend. It was yesterday, so that's not part of the weekend. But the Green Lantern versus Sinestro set. Just the Green Lantern set, and I also picked up the what's it called? The technical name: Batman and Super Angry Kitty versus or Attack. I think it's just Attack. It's a $10 Lego Movie set with the awesome Batman with the super smiley face that's
And the super angry face.
a super angry face. And if you're collecting Batmans, you gotta get that. Even I'm glad because Batman was also in the Lego Movie sets, and the one thing was like they also put him in the dropship set. However, thank God it
Yeah.
was the same one we already have because I was like, okay, I'm not spending that much on Lego Movie sets. But luckily it was like the cheapest Lego Movie official set
Yeah.
that came out. So I'm happy about that, and I have yet to see. It's been a while since I've seen a $10 set. The other one that the most recent other one that I saw, not that it was the most recent one, just the one that I remember, is the Gollum set from The
Oh
Hobbit.
yeah.
I got that as well because I wanted Gollum, obviously. Um, not obviously, but I wanted Gollum, and that was also $10, and that's a great deal. They just need to do that more often. Although, thing is with those sets, like, I didn't like notice this as much with the other set. If you're doing the price per piece thing, where technically 100 pieces means a great deal for $10, which I mean it kind of varies, depends on the pieces. But both of those sets, I believe, have I don't know. I think both those sets do have over 100 pieces in them, and yet there are still sets with 70 pieces that cost like $12 or $13. And some people might complain about that, but the reason is because usually the ones ones with like 70 pieces are with battle packs and stuff like that. So while it'd be great to have them at $10, that's not going to happen anytime soon. Well, they're at $13 now. They went up. One year they were $8, one year they were $9, one year they were $10, one year they were $11, and one year they were $12, and now they've stopped sort of.
Well, Lego just settled on a price.
Yeah. And now they sort of stopped maybe 2 years ago now at 13, and they've kept it at that, which is good because I mean, 14 would be ridiculous. I mean, 13 is still ridiculous compared to an $8 set.
Yeah.
It's pretty sad, but you know.
Well, polybags are usually like $5, aren't they?
Yeah, but they're not official Lego sets, and they're usually either a minifigure and a tiny build, which is nothing really of great value, or anything like that. But then again, and so what I was saying is, although yeah, technically they're they're 100 over 100 pieces. I believe the Super Angry Kitty thing is 100 something in the 110s or something like that, and 15 maybe. But the thing is, the set really has no build. It's just characters, and I'm counting it's not minifigures that I'm saying, because basically what's in it is the Batman, which is the awesome Batman. If I made a video of every single Batman that I have, which is all of them except for the super expensive ones like San Diego Comic-Con, and I do want to eventually buy the old ones, but you know, anyway, if I do that, if I had to pick a favorite, it would be that one because it's hilarious, and that's so funny because that's the one that's not from a Batman set. But you know, we wouldn't have gotten that face without the Lego Movie. And also, the interesting thing is, I know this is like supposed to be accurate to the movie, but it's also got the old cape on, so I still have yet to experience the new capes that they're doing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't have any of them.
I don't really feel like buying those sets now since those horrible capes, but.
They're not horrible. You see, like everyone who's like the first person who I saw review it said, "Oh, they make sense for playability." And then I was Skyping with Jack Marmer, and they're like, "Oh, they're really ugly looking." And so I'm getting mixed feelings from people here, but I'll have to experience it on my own. And then, I mean, if you're using like from possibly, I guess like a display standpoint, a display's not gonna matter. But like, I'm just wondering if you go to use them in a stop motion, like I know it won't matter, but you know. And even sometimes with the capes, I'll go to move something and I'll have to bump it around, and so I can only imagine with those capes how obnoxious it would be in the back. You'd have to be really careful, or else you just see a cape randomly moving around in the background. That'd be really annoying.
Well, like Michael MGF said, they're good. It's best if Lego only give the capes to the minifigures who need them, like Supergirl.
What do you mean, who need them?
Like, Supergirl's hair isn't compatible with normal Lego capes.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, but they do that with a ton of minifigures, and it's... Yeah, I guess it ruins the cape, but who else are going to use it on? You're not going to take apart, like, I'm thinking of mainly Saruman and, like, Lucius Malfoy and stuff like that. Well, the newer one with a cape, because with those... there's a ton of minifigures that have that. And it's like, well, I mean, you're not really going to take them apart, so... I mean, it's not gonna. I mean, I guess, yeah. Then the cape's ruined, but it's. I mean, you can just still pop it out. But the thing I do like is that people are saying that the reason why they're doing it is because of when you put them in vehicles. Vehicles. Especially, so when people say that, oh, Batman doesn't need it, well, Batman's got a ton of vehicles, and like what I've been doing is like that makes sense though why they do that, because every single Batman I put in the vehicle, I take off the cape, because otherwise the cape just gets ruined and it just gets all scrunched up. And
I think only Batman should have it, not Superman. I don't see why.
And then then it's like, yeah. I mean, I guess Superman shouldn't really have it, but at least like we have the old capes. I mean, most people, unless you're just buying Lego in 2015, which I guess there's a few people on YouTube. You might run into this problem, but most of people on YouTube right now, probably people who started in 2015, will come on YouTube years later. But, you know, most of the people right now, it's not a big deal. Just put on one of the old capes. So, and probably what I'll do is I'm going to say if I put the new 52 Batman on display, let me just get rid of this, keeps showing this image. Say if I go to put the new 52 Batman on display, which is the one that, I don't have it yet, but, the one that comes with the Aquaman set and Black Manta raid?
Well, the one in the Aquaman one has the scuba head.
Yeah, well, it has the normal head as well.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the most normal is in the Gorilla God one.
Yeah, that has new printing.
Yeah. Oh, it's got an angry face. Well, I mean, technically it's all new printing because it's printed on the black face.
Yeah.
Or head, I mean.
The only gripe I have about it is how the skin color is like very tan.
Yeah, because I was looking at I guess I didn't notice during the reviews, maybe, but I was looking at Jack Marmar like on Skype. He showed it to me, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
he got the sets. Yeah,
well,
talking.
some of them, but yeah. So I was looking at it, and I don't know why I keep using him as an example, just because it's first time seeing them, and not even actually because I'm not actually seeing them, and I've seen them in reviews, so I don't know why I didn't notice that in the reviews, but it stood out to me. It's like the same thing that happened with Captain America that annoyed me. It's
Yeah.
because they're printing on a darker color, and I don't know, maybe they should literally just print white on the face, because, you know what I mean? Because then it will seem like flesh colored, or actually it'll seem like gray. I mean, just they got to figure out a way to fix that. I mean, it seems like if they're having that problem so much, then why don't you just print a lighter color and then it will look normal? It's just stupid because
Yeah,
it
because they
looks
can
like a
print on
darker.
white and then print on the white.
Yeah. Although I mean, white would just like look less. Well, it wouldn't like skin color, but it's the same that and it really annoys me about the Captain Americas. I believe it. Well, it was on the first one. On the second one, it is it on the second one? The
No, on the first one it's tanned, but on the second one it's like really pale, like the Flash and the Scuba Batman, the alternative head.
Hmm. See, but they should just do that because that look turned out fine. And like, because then the second one I saw, it looks like literally that they just printed on white. But that I would rather have that than the
Yeah, it
darker
looks.
skin tone Batman
Yeah,
because it just
I
looks
prefer
stupid.
lighter than darker. But like
Which,
Michael MGF said, it looks kind of like a vampire, like skin tone.
well, I mean, they can't. There's no way they're gonna be able to get it perfect.
Yeah,
And I didn't actually see any problems with my Flash, like minifig. I didn't notice it like being really pale at all.
As, I just noticed it, but when you put the cowl on, it's not less
Yeah,
noticeable.
yeah.
Looking at this Lightning Lad picture, I've just noticed it has a Superman symbol next to it.
Yeah, so it's from Superman.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, I was gonna talk about. I think I said it a while ago, and then I just got completely distracted. So, yeah, I'll go back to the YouTube copyright things that got on my
Oh, yeah,
nerves.
yeah.
So, I solved them both fairly easily, and just I actually did make a monetization quote unquote warning video like a couple years ago. I took it down because well, what happened is I don't know if they still have this policy, but I'll just explain it again if those of you who were subscribed to me like don't remember or if you didn't know about it because it happened like 2 years ago. But so basically, I set up my AdSense account, which is how you make money. You have to set up that. And basically, like after like I don't know, like 2 months or something, it got terminated. And the reason was because they said inappropriate like ad clicking or something like that. And if that doesn't make sense, it means that it's that basically someone. It didn't even say who. Like I know it's not really. I don't know if it collects data of who did it. I'm sure it does, but it didn't say I did because I know I didn't. But that's one of the things that annoys me about it. So it said someone kept continuously clicked on the ad, and the thing's bad about that is because it could possibly get you more money if someone clicks on it like repetitively, and that's just the dumbest thing I've ever heard because first of all, they don't. It makes sense if they know that you are doing it like to purposely get money, and it's like, well, I haven't done it, so then who did it? Because that basically, what that said to me was that basically any old person could go onto someone's video, click on an ad like 5 times, and their account would get suspended. So I was really annoyed with them, and then I actually sent an appeal, which most of the time, I don't know if it works or not, but it worked, thankfully. So yeah, now I don't have any problems now. It's just that it's just really stupid. And two things I've had recently was if any of you guys saw my Lego Marvel Superheroes video game video, I don't know, it was like a couple days ago. Um, it's like some Aunt May chase thing. Um, but basically, I like this one part. I don't know if there was actually a police siren sound effect that you could, that the game had itself, because I couldn't find any buttons to make it like make the police siren sound effect. So for fun, I added in a police siren sound effect. So I uploaded a video and it goes, this music is copyrighted. And I go to the point where it's playing, and I already knew it was going to be the stupid police siren. And so that just really got on my nerves because I was like trying to find it if it was an actual song. Maybe it was mistaken because someone used that sound effect in a song or something like that. And it was literally the sound effect that was copyrighted, which Yeah, I know it's people are like, well, yeah, of course people copyright sound effects, but YouTube, come on, you can't. I mean, like, I'm sure there's a million people who have used that sound effect, and
Yeah, that
that's
just makes no sense.
and so it's like, oh, we can remove it for you, and I'm like, well, A, there's no way you're gonna be able to remove it without. Basically, what that means is they just mute the audio from the time they recognize the song, so that was trash. That wasn't gonna work. And I don't know, it just got my nerves. I mean, I just went into the video and deleted the sound effect and uploaded it again, but that's just so stupid. And then also, this one does make sense to me, but I mean, like it does. It's also it doesn't make sense. I did a live stream on December 31st to New Year's Day, like it was like a celebration, and like for the first 5 minutes, and then basically the point was to go through the until into the new year. And so I was trying to play multiple games, and I didn't play Lego Indiana Jones 2 for long because it was just like it wasn't basically capturing it, and then a bunch of people left because I wasn't showing anything. So yeah, which makes sense. That was my fault, and I couldn't figure out how to work it. It was my first time using the technology. Anyway, my point is that basically in the Lego Indiana Jones 2, when it started off, it played some like Indiana Jones sound effect, and then it also said, oh, and then like I was like surprised because I had just gotten that stupid message. It was like emailed like, oh, we have detected songs, and I played it, and I'm like, well, yeah, it's a stupid audio from the video game, and yeah, I guess that's true. But the thing is, that doesn't make any sense to me, is because I made like what, like 15 videos of that game already, and not any one of them had gotten that copyright thing. And like one of them was on the same menu where it played the same song. So it makes sense, but I mean, come on, they can't. And actually, one time I thought, oh, why don't I just go into the video game? I should probably mute all the music, because you have the option to do that in the settings. It's like music off or on, because I don't want to get copyrighted, but it wasn't happening, so I just left it. And then, of course, on the one that I didn't even edit at all, that happens. So I've been getting. I mean, yeah, I guess there's not too much of a reason to get annoyed about, because it makes sense, but especially the sound effect, them looking through videos for sound effects just gets on my nerves. But, yeah, stupid YouTube. Although then again, it creates a whole community, which I've been part of, or not really a part of, actually. But, you know, it's YouTube nice, and then I don't really think people appreciate it as much as they should, because they're just looking at the bad things, like, stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna read the comments. Bathroom, big fan. I need some of your lines. I posted on your newest video. I know. I kind of need it to continue. New capes are just for sets with the super jumper. Yeah, I mean, it seems like they're only showing up in DC sets so far.
No, I've in the next wave of
Marvel.
the Age of Ultron sets, I've seen
Are
them.
they? Oh, I couldn't notice, but the friend of Batman from the Gorilla Grodd has a different smark. It's not all the same. I mean, I wasn't saying it's the same, but okay. My flash had a misprint. I hate when that happens. That annoys me. I feel your pain. Read the comments.
Yep, I feel that
Okay.
too.
Not to be rude, but and I'm seriously, I'm not trying to be rude, but guys, if I'm not reading the comments and you comment in the comment section, which I'm not reading, read the comments. It doesn't do anything. I'm sorry. I'll get to them when I get to them. So yeah, why does Lightning Lad have a Superman logo next to him? Because he's a Superman character. Got a copyright strike from using Everything is Awesome. Yeah, it's stupid. He's a Superman hero, I guess. Yeah, YouTube sucks. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can't join. I just want the line. I need to continue. Blah blah blah. I know I'm doing something funny, Bricks. I'm in the middle of a live stream. Once I'm done, don't worry, I'll get you your line. I'm sorry that I missed it because apparently I'm stupid.
Yeah,
So,
I'm busy as well, so I haven't had time to upload my video.
no, well, the reason why this was like 20 minutes late is because I just got here. So, sorry, Funny Bricks. You don't need to apologize. I'm just saying. All right. So I'll get it to you, and then I'll finish the other person's line. I don't know why I'm not mentioning their names. I sort of already mentioned the person's name because they're in the comments. But yeah, this shouldn't run too much longer, and I understand it's annoying when somebody doesn't get you a line. What happened was, if you guys remember the Dark Knight Comes Back thing, I had two people. What was it? I had the two people. It was like first two comments. Well, the first person who commented, I was getting a little bit annoyed with them because they were like, "Oh, how do I make lines?" And I was slightly annoyed, but I understood why. So like, it's my first time doing it. Obama sucks. That's too Obama.
What?
All right. Well, okay, sure. But I know, Funny Bricks. Let me finish the live stream. I'll get it to you. And
Line stream.
I'll ask you this now. Do you mind if I like just say it separately, or do you want me to put it in with the rest of the lines? Like put it in the middle and then send you all the lines again, or do you care if I just like do it separately and then just send you the separate line? But yeah, I'll ask you that and I'll wait for you to respond. But meanwhile, what was I saying? I lose my train of thought. Something or other. Well, the new Green Lantern's awesome. I love him, and well, I
think
really
they
like
could
him.
have I think they could have improved the face print a bit.
Well, I don't have any problem with it.
I
Why?
don't
What do
really
you think's
like the
wrong with it?
smirk and then like the depressed
It's not depressed.
mouth
It's like a
face.
serious face.
He looks depressed though in my eyes. He's
No.
like,
Do you have the set?
oh no, I've seen reviews though.
Okay, well, because I have the mini. I'm gonna. No, it
Show us the minifigure.
just looks serious to me. I guess I could, but it's take a while.
Okay.
But yeah, oh yeah, that's what I was saying. So the person that was the first person to comment, second person was Funny Bricks. I got his fine. The first person whomever was like they were like some I had no idea who they were. It's probably what I got. So they never commented on the video that I remember. Okay.
What?
Okay, well anyway, thanks Funny Bricks, just the one, okay. That's more convenient for me as well. So, yeah, you stinking poop. Stinking with an E.
What?
Alright, well, I would say I would delete rude comments, but every single comment that's posted while this is live gets deleted when it goes, like, when it, it's what's not live after it processes and stuff. So, there's no point. Although I think I can. Oh no, all I can do is flag it. Might as well flag it.
Flag it. You stinking poop.
Remove report profile image. Can I report the comment? Whatever, I'll just remove.
Think you can.
Remove. Okay. Well, yeah, so anyway, and I said, I gave them like 2 weeks too. It wasn't like I gave them a day and then they didn't do it. So basically, I was like, okay, can I have the lines by this point? And then it was that point. I was like, okay, I'd really appreciate the lines by this point. And by the way, guys, I'm not saying like by one day. That'd be a bit unreasonable. I'm saying like it was like one time I was like, okay, I'd really like them by the end of this week. And then at the end of the week, I was like, okay, I really need them by like, I don't know, it wasn't a full week. It was like Tuesday or something like that. So it was still like 5 days. And they haven't responded since, even after the thing. And then so like on Tuesday, I was like, all right, I'm gonna cast another person. Or I gave him a warning too. I was like, I'm afraid I'll have to recast you if you don't get the lines to me by then. And then hold on. And yeah, so anyway, and then he just didn't respond at all, so that's kind of over. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna recast you, and then James Bricks got the other part. And I got both their lines.
I love
And
that dude.
I'm
He's my
making
best bro.
I'm making progress on The Dark Knight Comes Back. Right now I'm doing a scene. I'm in the middle of a scene with Batman and what's his face? I would say Batman and Robin, although I can because remember the John Blake guy's name is officially Robin. So hi Batman and Robin, the terrible movie. So that's basically who's in the scene.
Oh, no, don't remind
And
me
it's
of
in
that.
the Batcave. My Batcave's a lot smaller for the Dark Knight, right? Or Dark Knight
Comes
trilogy.
back.
Yeah. Right now it might seem small, but I put a lot of well, I'm gonna say put a lot of detail, but basically it's just stuff, and it's like
Well, has
the
Batman got the tumbler since it's the Dark Knight Comes Back? Or
oh, I don't have anything to use for the Tumblr. Yeah, technically in the continuity, I guess, or whatever you want to say, in the time he has a Tumblr. But yeah, my friend
maybe
was
he
saying
could
that
like
to me.
wrecked it
But
and then he builds a new
I know.
Batman.
Well, my friend Ian was like, "Oh, why doesn't he use the Tumblr?" I'm like, "Cause he's got the bat, and the bat's pretty much like a flying version of the.
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
I know
okay.
it's
He's
I know
fat.
it's not literally a flying version of the Tumblr, but I'm like, it's like, would you rather have a car, well, not a car or a plane? Would you rather have a car or a car or a flying hovercraft vehicle.
Actually, that's would you rather have a black tank that can shoot out a bike
I know I'm not
or
like
a flying vehicle?
that can also shoot stuff
Yeah.
and that can do other stuff.
If
So
it
yeah,
was in
basically.
real life, I'd definitely get the tumbler, but since, you know,
Well,
you've got the bat as actual Lego, so you might as well just use the bat.
well, yeah, no,
It makes
it's
sense.
no, I know it makes more sense. I'm not just saying it because I don't have any tumbler, and even I say when because I'm gonna get it eventually, but I don't have $200 right now. So when I do eventually get the UCS tumbler, I'm not gonna be able to use that. It's way
Yeah,
too
it's
huge.
massive.
Yeah.
I can barely fit the 2008 tumbler in my studio.
Yeah. Well, I don't. Yeah. See, I would build one, but there's really no point unless I'm like showing all of like this the Wayne and his like all of his vehicles or something like that. And yeah. So besides that, there's no point because the bat is pretty much like when you know what I'm saying because you'd rather have the bat than that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, the comments are interesting, and I have to fix lines / record lines / do stuff. Actually, I don't.
And I have to do stuff too.
Oh yeah, I have 2 reviews. I've got to
Ooh.
do. Ooh,
Okay. On what?
the 2 sets I just got.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
I can't
Well,
wait
anyway.
your minifigure rating. I like that stuff.
Oh yeah. The only problem is, and yes, it's sort of a problem, but I'm gonna have to change accuracy to something else because, especially for the Lego Movie sets, I can't do accuracy to the Lego Movie because
Oh yeah, you might need to.
full points for
Maybe-
accuracy. I'm gonna have to
Wait,
come up with something else.
I would keep
I
that
didn't know.
exclusive for movie set reviews.
I didn't know Obama's picture was a picture of a cat. It's interesting. Just check the comments if you don't know what I'm talking about. Although after it's live, you're not gonna be able to see the comments. Okay.
Or you could keep accuracy, you know, keep it like see if it's accurate to the comics.
Okay, yeah,
That's-
no, I was gonna say that. I was gonna get to that. For the at least for the Green Lantern Sinestro would be is it accurate to the
But
new
the
52
Batman could
comments?
be accurate to the game, you know.
No, because of course that's accurate to the game. See, that's the thing. So accuracy, I just have to because I can't make an accurate Batman 2 is a spacesuit. Oh wait.
Detail? Oh no, you already have detail, don't you?
Yeah, it's detail, accuracy, and exclusiveness.
Accessories? No, they don't have any
No,
accessories.
that'd be a pretty stupid thing to. See, I was gonna I was thinking, I was like, well, I really shouldn't. I was thinking whether or not I should grade them equally on exclusivity. Was it saying exclusivity?
Exclusiveness.
Exclusiveness. That's what it was. Yeah. So Obama, what are you doing? I'm the president. I control America. Oh yeah, funny bricks. And you might want to delete that comment from earlier.
I live in the UK.
Shut up, you're the reason Twinkies is expensive. That's true, Obama. Okay.
I salute you.
You're not even in America.
I know.
But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so, but yeah, accuracy to the comics. Because I'm just thinking, and usually, pretty much for that set, the only problem is Sinestro's hair, so it'll probably be like a 4.5 out of 5 as the average. Although maybe not that exactly.
You can make a You can make a Sinestro corpse Batman out of that. You know, Sinestro's body parts.
Sinestro corpse.
Yeah, or core.
Yeah,
It's
there you
corpse
go.
Or core.
It's not
People-
corpse.
Some people say corpse.
Okay, really? Because
Yes.
in where you live, because like I feel like it's never mind. In America, in America.
America.
Are you like just saying?
Flora. Yeah. Yes. Sorry, carry on.
Well, are you saying that they say that like in England and stuff or wherever?
Yeah. Yeah. I
Okay,
live in a
because in America it's pronounced core, but
core.
yeah, I remember that. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, so what I was gonna do though was I was actually gonna make the proper thing to show what Lego should actually have done. Not really to show that Lego like to have an accurate Sinestro. So I will make that eventually, and I'm also planning.
Wait, have you painted the werewolf hair then?
No, I'm going to.
Oh, I've already used mine for Beast Boy.
Oh well, I've got 2 anyway. I've got one for the elf, although I'll probably use the werewolf because it's close.
Hopefully they will make a new hair mold. Well, they will remold the werewolf hair and a different color for Beast Boy if they make a Beast Boy,
Yeah.
like they did in Lego Batman 3.
I haven't unlocked him in Lego Batman 3.
I used the cheat
Is
code.
he a DLC or not?
No, he's in a mission.
Oh,
You
mission
have to
or
like
a,
you have to like do
level?
a Batmite mission or something.
Mission? I haven't even heard of those, so whatever. I'll have to play the game a little bit more.
We've almost got every character.
My God, the comments are so stupid.
Wait, is there a bunch of are the comments
read-
spanned with a bunch of Obama comments?
Pretty much.
We
and
salute
more.
you,
Oh my God.
Cat Obama.
Yeah. Well. What was I gonna say? Oh God. Reading one of the comments. Okay. Yeah. So I'll probably do that, and I was thinking of maybe painting rings for them since the set doesn't come with rings. That's one thing.
Most people just use studs, don't they?
Yeah, I know, but like, I want to use the Lord of the Rings things like they do in the game. The ring,
yeah.
the one ring. But the thing is, that's still way too big. Anyway, that's the one problem that I feel like Lego probably thought about, and they're like, wait, they don't even have fingers, so there's no way we can do a ring. And yeah, but okay. Anyway, this is for right now. This is LEGOBrickFan Productions. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this. The cow question of the week. Now the cow is. What's one problem I just said this literally? So what's one problem I have with the Green Lantern? I'll just say what's one problem I have with Sinestro, and that's a super easy question. Answer after the thing's over. But right now, this is LEGOBrickFan Productions and Created Productions signing out.